in a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers. The final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss, there wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever, and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 270.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia. Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia
Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. The High Chief, Peter Maivia, really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Maivia.
Oh man!
Mistake made by Steele. Down on the windpipe.
Being set up in the corner for something.
A wicked clothesline.
What a headbutt.
George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia's called the High Chief.
Maivia with a plan in mind.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Maivia can taste it now.
Using the cranium.
Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now. Oh, right across the solar plexus. Oof, nails the midsection.
What a knockout punch! Oh, man! Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Hold it over versus the shoulder. He ends the pin attempt for some reason. Ooh. Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief. Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Bang! He finds a counter. Oh, bulldog!
One-handed. And Steele is one step quicker.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Boom!
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Neither competitor is backing down.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Uh-oh.
Well, George has certainly seen better days. Brutal impact into the corner. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier. And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. Expertly manipulating the...
Able to punch his way out.
Straight impact on the throat.
Ooh! And his body has taken a lot of the punishment.
Jarring European uppercut.
Nothing fancy there. Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
Here he goes, up the wall of the steel cage.
Trying to take him down from the mountaintop, trying to force him back inside.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the
Lift off. Oh, he slips out of harm's way. Vicious right forearm. Going right after the arm of their opponent, applying the arm bar. Nice takedown. Just
into the pin. Could be over for Maivia. And referee cuts off the count in 1.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Steele turning Maivia into the hunted here, looking to dethrone the High Chief. Ooh, eats a big right.
Oh, Maivia just dominated the animal with that one.
Here we go again. Boom! What a backbreaker. No way Steele's coming back from that.
2. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.